Incredible story of guy without hands and legs. Imagine getting through your busy day without hands or legs. Picture your life without the ability to walk, care for your basic needs, or even embrace the ones you love. How would it be? Miserable, right? Meet Nicholas James Vujicic. Now life without any medical explanation or warning. Nick was born in 1982 in Melbourne, Australia, without arms and legs. Even his mother at first refused to see him when the nurse held him in front of her, but she eventually accepted the condition and understood it as a God's plan. For her son, Nick's early days were gruesome. Throughout his childhood, he not only dealt with the typical challenge of school and adolescence, but he also struggled with depression and loneliness. He was so ridiculed and tormented in school that at the age of 8 he even attempted to drown himself and end his life for good. He questioned the purpose of life, or if he even had a purpose. On the other hand, his parents never gave up on him. They were very supportive. In all his days of hardship, Nick and his family kept believing in one thing and one thing only, that is God. As he grew up, Nick decided to focus on his abilities rather than his disabilities. He started doing great in high school. With his newly gained confidence, Nick was elected captain of McGregor State in Queensland, Australia. He worked with the school council on fundraising events and began speaking at prayer groups. He started learning to take care of his personal needs, such as combing his hair and brushing his teeth. He began spending his day as every normal person would. He made use of his toe to write down things on his notebook and even type in keyboards. He participated in sports such as golf and swimming. Nick has even done skydiving, and today there's literally nothing that he can't do. According to Nick, the victory over his struggles, as well as strength and passion for life today, can be credited to his faith in God, his family, his friends, and the many people he has encountered along the journey have inspired him to carry on as well. Nick thrived in his teenage and young adult years despite being bullied after his mother showed him a newspaper article about a man dealing with a severe disability. When he was 17, he started to give talks at his prayer group. Since his first speaking engagement at the age of 19, Nick has traveled around the world sharing his story with millions, sometimes in stadiums filled with speaking to a range of diverse groups such as students, teachers, young people, business professionals, and church congregations of all sizes. In 2005, Nick founded Life Without Limbs, an international nonprofit organization and ministry. In 2007, he made the long journey from Australia to South California, and since then there's been no turning back for Nick. In Texas in 2008, he found the love of his life. I wondered, would I really find the woman that I would really need, who is not worried about the fact that I have no arms and legs, and see the love that I could offer. They got married in 2012, and the couple now has 4 children together. Of today, Nick has written quite a few books and inspired millions of people all over the world with his motivational speeches and writings. The first thing I want you to take away from today is this: you will have good days and you'll have bad days, but you will always learn something more or something new, and you will learn more overall on bad days than good days. He's an acclaimed author, a magician, a motivational speaker, an actor, and most importantly, a loving husband and a caring father to 4 beautiful children. Nick has already accomplished more than most people achieve in a lifetime. Instead of looking at his weakness as flaws, Nick has embraced them for what they were and turned them into his greatest strength. Sometimes it's too difficult to try and change the circumstances you're in, but Nick's story teaches us all to instead use our weaknesses to our advantage. Thank you so much for watching Unfolding Saga.